Good morning, guys. So, if you haven't found out yet, this is going to be the part two of me installing my angle kit on my Foxbody. So, the passenger side is done. The driver's side, we kind of just said, you know what, it's getting too late. Let's just do this later. And it was getting really dark, so we couldn't see. We was hitting our head, hitting our hands, and stuff like that. You know, stuff when you work on cars, you don't know what can happen in the middle of the night. But I can go ahead and show you real quick. So we got this side on. It's not really tightened down yet, but we got it on. I'm gonna remove the sway bar, so we won't have that anymore. I gotta put the rotors and the brake calipers on, but other than that, that's pretty much done on this side. And that's what we took off, some parts and stuff like that. So yeah, this is behind the scenes of what it takes to make a YouTube video, or what it takes to make a YouTube video for me. So since we're only working on this side mainly, I'm gonna have the camera right here. I hope you can hear me. It's kind of windy outside, but really, it's just sitting and watching, so I can get some watch hours. And I'll have the video posted Saturday, so be looking forward for Saturday for the full video of this. All right, guys. So it's the next day. We didn't ran out of sunlight. It was getting too late, so we went ahead and just said we just gonna finish up with one side. So all we had to do is just passenger side or driver side right here. But on the passenger side, as you can see, we pretty much got everything on there except for the brake stuff. But we just got to tighten down everything. This is still loose. I can unscrew that by hand. I'm going to take off the sway bar since we're not going to need it anymore. As you can see, where the sway bar link is supposed to connect to, we don't have that anymore. I might hit it with some spray paint so it doesn't look ugly. Just go ahead and hit it with some black spray paint, and then that'll be it. That's all we have to do is just do that side, put the bolts back in there where it's supposed to go, and be done with it. So let me go ahead and start working on that side and get everything going. It's a beautiful morning outside. It's a little cloudy. Might look like it's about to rain, so let's knock this out before it starts raining. All right, so the first thing you want to do is go ahead. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and remove those two bolts, which is the lower control arm bolts. I'm gonna have them slide the racking pinion outward some so I can get the bolts out. And then what I did was I reversed it. So see how the nut is on this side? Maybe that's better. No, that's even darker. The nut's on this side and the bolt is on this side. So what I did was I reversed it. So the bolt was going in through here and the nut was on this side. Just make it easy for you to take it off, because I don't know about you, but if you doing this drifting, you might mess it up. So why not make it easier on you to swap it out? So that's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put the camera down so I can knock that out real quick. I'm ready to see what type of angle this is going to give me. I heard that the guy that put this on was in tie rod, so that'll be fun to experience. Well, not to experience, but just the amount of angle. All right, now for the fun part. Back to working on this thing. Gotta find my tools. They're kind of scattered everywhere. So last night I had my buddy Aaron helping me. Let's see if I can do this by myself. Because these control arm bolts was pretty tight. So let's just see what I can do. That's not going anywhere.
You couldn't open that up, could you? Or
For
me to get out? I'll be back in a little while.
Okay.
Okay, I need to be ready by no later than 11.
Wow.
We gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me know when you start going to Target. You only getting cat food, right? trying to fly away from me. Oh, oh wait. You know, some people kind of think to themselves, why would I ever want to work on cars in the driveway on my back, getting oil and dropping tools everywhere? For some reason, this is a nice little therapy for me, especially when it's on my own car. I don't know, I just enjoy it a lot. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating that I don't have a lift, but at the same time, it's not too bad. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. Come on. Don't you do this to me. Got to pry out the other side. Yep. Trying to put the angle kit on there. It's kind of behind the scenes of what's going on with me recording the video. So that's what's going on here. I did one last night where I did the passenger side. Now I'm doing the driver side. great. Not much. That should be enough. No, it's not enough. You kidding me? See if we can pry it out some more. There we go. Now that should be enough just to get the bolt out. And then I gotta get this bolt out. For the K member. I gotta send this to my buddy. Last night he stripped out my K member bolt, and he said I was gonna do the same thing on this side. It was Aaron. So now I gotta show him that he did that. Oh, I messed up my K member bolt. I was gonna mess it up on this side, huh? Doesn't look like it. Look like it came out and came right on back in. I don't know what your deal was. Go ahead and start his morning up for that. Now, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now we got it out. And now we put the angle kit in. Gotta do this awkward crab stance. That's how heavy it is. Let's keep it there. That's not doing much for me. If I can get the back in. Yeah, it'd probably help if I have a jack underneath here. But it's hard to do it by one hand. Oh, nah. I don't know about that, man. I know those parts on that Yukon is a lot heavier than these. I can do it, but man, I'm gonna be tired afterwards. Yeah, go ahead and bring it on by. I didn't even know you got a Yukon. I thought you still got the Lexus. You're still supposed to show me how to drift this thing. I'm waiting for you to come over. Doesn't look like it want to fit. No, hang on. What y'all saying? Can't really read it. Yeah, I probably should do that with the wheel. I just didn't. I don't know why. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it for you. There we go. Wheels under it. Yeah, man, I'm trying to do that roundabout like you did. I'm trying to be like you. There's a roundabout at the end of my neighborhood, and I wanna be able to drift that so bad and just have a cool video going around the whole thing. But there's a speed bump, so I won't be able to go around the whole thing. But you get what I'm saying. Let's see if I can get a better angle. work. Where's the bolt at? Pry tool. That is a size 21. 19. Ugh. Yeah. All right, man. I'll hit you up later. Go ahead and get you some sleep. Man, I need to get me some sleep. I just woke up. Angle this in. tighten up all the way because I need to bolt it up before I do that. Just enough to snug it. This one. Tighten that up all the way. There we go. Now we got it in there. Whew. Now to put the spring in there. And that's not fun. If you tuned in last night, you know why it's not fun, because it shot out at me. All right, guys, so we got the angle kit in there, or the control arm. And what I was talking about, see how now the nut is on this side instead of being on the inside, and the bolt is going through this side. I don't know how well you can see that. There we go. That is what you want to do to make sure that the next time you take this off, it'll be pretty easy to take off. Instead of having to take off the rack and pinion, have to take out the K member bolt, it'll be easy for you to take off. Now what we got to do is we got to put the spring in, go ahead, bolt everything up, tighten it up, and then see how everything goes. So we still got to put the rotors and the brake calipers and all that on, and then we'll be almost finished. Not bad. Almost 9 o'clock and we almost finished. Right. Now this part's gonna be hard to do by myself, especially since I don't have anybody to hold the spring, but it'll be all right. Should be able to get it. that was going to happen. Maybe that worked. It looked like this in there. Now all I got to do is put the bolts in there. There you go. Now we got this in. Now we just got to put everything back together. Cool. All right, now we got it together. It's not tightened up yet, as you can tell right here. But everything is on here. This is what it's going to look like. I just got to put the rack and pinion on. I'm going to go ahead and take off the sway bar since I'm here already. Go ahead and take that off. And then actually tighten everything down. Finish with the rotors and the brakes. And see how much angle we have afterwards. Hopefully I don't bend a tie rod. Put this rack and pinion back on. Because I know I will forget it. Stay all the way over there, of course. Let's see if I have a ratcheting tool for that. So this is it. What size is it? Tonight, we got ratchet right here. All right, trying to find some tools. Tools are kind of scattered everywhere. Can't find it. Where's my ratchet? I just had it. There it is. Right behind me. I can already see how it's gonna bend the tie rods. It's already pretty much touching, and the wheels are straight. So if I go any direction, I can see that it's already gonna start bending them because of how far they are. All right. I'm just trying to figure out some stuff. Use these copper pins. Straighten up these cotter pins because I don't have any new ones. So these will have to do right now. Eventually I'll change them, But right now, I don't have any more. I think that should be straight enough. Yep. Just enough to put it through it and bend it. That's all I need it for. There we go. Go ahead and put some anti-seize on here just to make sure that the spacers don't stick to it, because I don't want that to happen. Can't hardly see me anymore because the sun. Move it down this way. Get some anti-seize. I need to make sure this stuff threads on, because the threads kind of got mangled up just a little bit doing transport. Might end up having to change out some threads or some studs, which is fine. They're pretty easy to change out. So yeah, this one is the bad one. Yeah. Yep. That don't look like I can get anything on that one. So let's go ahead and knock it out. If I can find my hammer. Simple as that. You can tell how bad this thread is. Yeah. So we're going to swap that out. This will be a good time to swap out any studs that are mangled up and messed up, especially this one. Look how bad it is. Yeah. So go ahead and just hit it out and replace it with a new one. Go ahead and knock out this other one. Simple enough. What I like doing is I like to put a bigger size nut on there. Get that nut on there and tighten it up with the impact, or not with the impact, with the ratchet, then the impact to make sure it's in there tight. Trying to find a nut that's big enough, but not too big. That should work. Yep, that'll work. Just a nut from like what's it called? A hub, wheel hub. That should work. And just be careful when tightening this up, because you want it to go in there straight and you don't want it to really mangled up anything and strip on you. Probably would help if you go ahead and tap it in there with a hammer. Just a good hammer. Knock it in there a couple times and then go ahead and start tightening it. Yep. See how much loose that is now? Then you can pull the rest of it in with your ratchet. All right. Put some anti-seize on this. And since I'm using spacers, I'm gonna have to use Loctite on here. And I do not want to turn into the Tin Man, so I'm being very careful with how I put this on. Because this stuff can go everywhere. All right, that side is good. I didn't have to worry about replacing the stud on that side. So that side is good. Now I need to just go ahead and put the rotor on. Yeah, that's it. Go ahead and do this side as well. Go ahead and put me on this red Loctite for the studs so the spacer don't just fall off. Pretty sure you've seen the Kia and the truck video where the wheel just came off. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So just put a good amount on there. Enough to where we'll be safe. go ahead and finish this side. I'll finish this side. Put these rotors or these brake pads back on here. Brake pads and calipers. And I like to put blue Loctite on these because I had an incident where my brake caliper bolt came out, and let me tell you, that's just something that you do not want to experience, especially after going 145 miles per hour. Yeah, not fun. That's odd. I had to swap these bolts around because I can't get to it. That's probably why they had it like that. It's cool. Nothing major. Just gotta take it out. If I can find my wrench. Yeah. And then my 21. There it is. I'll just do one of these because the other one's not in the way, so it shouldn't be a problem. Look at that. There it is. In the spring. It should be good and tight. Now I can tighten this brake caliper bolt up. Go ahead, snug it down with the ratchet. there we go. Now we're ready to put the wheel on and see how much, well, we got to tighten up the other side, but see how much angle we have on this. Pretty sure it's a huge difference now. I'm tired though. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the wheel on though. I want to see it. And then I'll take it back off and finish the rest. All right, let's see how much angle we got. I think it's tapping. Let's see. Is it hitting anything? No. I don't think so. Check this. There it is. I wonder if the tire hitting something. I think that's what it is. The tire is hitting something. But that's definitely a lot more angle. It was hitting on this. And I left the socket up there. Wow. All right. But yeah, I do have to get smaller tires or move this out the way because it's rubbing up against that. Maybe it's because it's lifted, but I don't know yet. All right. Well, I think that's about it. I'm just going to finish up and tighten up everything. Don't think y'all really want to watch that. But yeah, that's really it. I'm done with this, at least for today. But Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside and eat some food and relax. I'm tired. Well, I'm gonna tighten up this side and then I'll be done. But all right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. All right. And like I said, this video is gonna be coming out Saturday. So be prepared for that. I'll see you in the next one.